Ready to talk about books?
Yes. So I will say my favorite book, which was kind of hard because I don't think I read a book this year where I was like, okay, this is like an all-time favorite book. But I think objectively, Kitchen Confidential by Anthony Bourdain is the best book that I read. There's a couple other ones. I also read Normal People by Sally Rooney, which I really liked.
Such a good book.
Your Favorite Scary Movie by Ashley Collins, which is about the Scream franchise, which, like, if you love Scream, it's a fantastic book. But Kitchen
I wanna read it so bad.
Confidential, oh my god, love. You're gonna love the Scream book and Kitchen Confidential, honestly.
Mhm.
But,
No, I know I
so
will.
I just think it was so, because it's, like, one of those books where, like, yeah, it's a memoir, but, like, not really. Like, it's kind of just, like, Anthony talking about his, like, experiences in the restaurant industry, but it's not like an comprehensive XYZ, this happened this year. It's just kind of like almost more like essay format, but not essays, if that makes sense, I guess.
It makes sense. Yeah.
And it's just, like, talking about, yeah, working in the restaurant industry, him, drinking too much, doing drugs in the restaurant industry. He has, like,
Yep.
chapters about when he was in Tokyo, and that was all really interesting. I just think he seemed like a really interesting guy. He's very, very, like, well-read himself. You can tell he, like, talks about George Orwell in his book, of course.
Ooh, okay,
Um,
connection.
okay, connections. Yeah, and his thoughts are just really interesting. He loves food. He loves the restaurant industry, so it was just really interesting to hear it from his perspective. I just think he's a cool guy.
And he's, like, unpretentious was he's talking about it, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, it's very
Yeah.
just, like, this is the way that it is and, like, just telling it,
Yeah. Like, one
honestly.
part that really, like, stood out to me was him talking about, like, when he went over to people's houses, they'd always be like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry, like, my cooking's not gonna be great." Like, "You're a restaurant chef, like, you go to all these the best restaurants in the world," and he was kinda like, "I love home cooking, like, I don't care even if it's, like, bad or if it's not as good as being at a restaurant." He's like, "I love being in people's homes and just eating the food that they wanna make."
Yeah.
Versus, like, the restaurant industry is more, like, very, like, cutthroat and getting everything, like, together and
It's so
having all the
clinical
portions, and
too.
it's very
Like, it
clinical. Yeah, so, like, I found that really interesting. And then, like, at the end of the book, there's this lovely quote where he says, "I'll be right here until they drag me off the line. I'm not going anywhere, I hope. It's been an adventure. We took some casualties over the years. Things got broken, things got lost, but I wouldn't have missed it for the world." Like,
oh my
I
god.
just think he's incredible. I love
Yeah,
him. I just, like,
yeah.
just a really it was just a really good book.
It just sounds like a really good book to read, like, even if you're not into the culinary scene or anything like that, like, you
Yeah.
could still get something out of it,
Yeah,
so
it was really interesting, like, hearing how he, like, got into it and how he, like, reflected on, like, how when he went to culinary school, it wasn't, like, this big pretentious thing. It was kind of like people just needing to get a job and they were just gonna do it, whereas now it's this big pretentious thing going to these culinary schools that he went to and becoming, like, a celebrity chef or Michelin star chef is such a huge thing in today's world, so he, like, reflected on that, which was really interesting. Yeah, it was
like,
just a cool
unfortunately,
book.
now we're left in a world full of carmies.
Ex That's exactly it. That's the
Yep,
problem.
yep. Not
Yep.
enough Richies, too many carmies.
Mm, that's exactly. I think
That isn't that
Anthony would
exactly
think
it?
the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good comparison. Love
Thank
that.
you. My favorite book that I read this year was a series, and we read
Mhm.
it together, which was really
Mhm.
fun
It
because
was.
boy, did I have a lot of
Oh.
thoughts spinning in my head that I needed to get out. It was the Fourth Wing slash Empyrean series, however you want to call it. It was the dragon sex fantasy romance
Yeah.
action adventure series that debuted a couple years ago, and there's basically been a new book every year since. There was 3 books in the series. I think the second book's the best, I'm gonna say. That was
Yeah.
Iron Flame, and
Yeah.
then yeah. I overall, really enjoyable experience for me because I do love a slow burn, but I also am a fan of just, like, let's just get it going.
Yeah, totally.
And especially in this type of series, like, it to me was necessary for things to get started because their romance is so integral to the actual plot of the book,
Totally.
of the
Mhm.
series. So I
Mhm.
think it would have been frustrating if not, but anyway. I loved Violet, the protagonist of it. She was so inspiring, just, like, bold and unapologetic and, um, brave, and just even though she deals with a chronic disability that causes her to not be able to do a lot of things that her peers are able to do at this dragon academy that she's part of. She uses her brain and all of the skills that she has in her back pocket to figure things out. And oh, honestly, in my opinion, one of the best female protagonists in at least
Yeah.
so far the fantasy books that I've read, and I haven't read a lot, but I'm just like, I was blown away by it, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
And because it's, like, the first, like, adult fantasy smutty book that you've read, right? Because 'Cause I've also
Yeah,
read all of the, like, Sarah J. Maas stuff, which is similar, of course, but, like,
yeah.
this is the first one you've read, right?
Yeah, and the main pull for me was dragons.
Was dragons. Dragons are cool. The dragons
I
in the
like
book are
dragons,
cool.
okay? Like, what is there not to like about dragons?
Yeah.
And, like, there's also, like, a really hot romance going on.
Mhm.
Love Xaden, love that dark, broody, strange, violent man.
Yeah.
Okay, and the way that he protects our girl Violet, so, really needing book 4 soon because
I
of the way that
know.
book 3 ends, so hopefully next year, Rebecca Yarros, please, if you're listening, I'm gonna
I'm
need you
listening.
to finish that draft. Come on, come
Let's
on.
go.
Um, so those are the books that we read this year that we really liked. We're gonna pivot to something entirely different. Thought it'd be fun to talk about, like, our favorite content creator of the year, so this could be anyone who was, like, an Instagrammer that we really, really love, that we're inspired
Mhm.
by, a YouTuber, a YouTube channel, a caster, anything like that, et cetera, et cetera. So do you wanna go first?
Yeah, so I have, I mean, I have so many. I'm a YouTube girl, so but I have some, like, honorable mentions. The channel, Modern Girls, she does these, like, video essays about pop culture stuff, and it's always so interesting, like, she's incredible.
Well, I'll check that out.
Yeah, you
I'm
would like
interested in those
them.
types of things, like the video essays.
Yeah, she did one about, the Parent Trap and, like, the fashion in the Parent Trap, which was really interesting. Like, it's also very, like, fashion-y.
Yes.
And, like, analyzing, like, outfits, and she does, like, the series where, like, the best red dresses in cinema, and she, like, does a bunch of them, like, it's really cool.
I
She's
love
great.
that.
And then another one, she's, like, Instagram and YouTube. Her name's Erin Parsons. She's a makeup artist, but she does, like, vintage makeup. She, like, buys, like,
Ooh.
Marilyn Monroe's makeup from auctions and tries to, like, find a color match to, like, modern day lipsticks kind of thing.
Oh
Like,
my god, that's so cool.
Marilyn's lipstick was not red, it was orange. That kind of shit.
Exactly,
It is
yes.
so interesting. She has such a, like, wealth of knowledge about makeup, and, like, she does, like, makeup from, like, like, how did the Egyptians do makeup, and, like, what did they
Yeah.
use, and,
What
like,
did they use? Yeah.
it's all really interesting. She has an insane makeup collection of, like, vintage stuff too, which is really cool.
That
She's
is so
incredible.
cool.
Yeah. And
Okay.
then another Instagrammer that I loved is young.planet. She's just this, like, she's so cute. She's just this, like, little goth girl, and she just, like, makes, like, her, like, tagline is, like, "Be the most haunting presence at the event you're at," or, like, at work. And it's
Yes.
her outfits are always just, like, head to toe black, but they're so chic, and she's just going to work. I find her so cool. She's got the, like, black hair, she does the long black nails, like, she's just, like, the goth queen, in my opinion. I love her
Oh my
so
god.
much.
I'm looking her up right
You looking up right
now.
now?
She's
Yeah.
fabulous,
She's
yeah.
fabulous.
Her bangs could cut
Yes.
somebody. Oh
Yes.
my god.
Yeah, and she's
Wow.
just, like, really cute too, like, she seems, like, super, like, friendly and nice, and that's just, like, nice to see. And so my favorite content creator is a YouTube, I mean, I've followed this girl for years, but her name's Rachel Maxey? I'm not 100% sure. So
Sorry.
she's I'm so
Sorry
sorry,
if
Rachel.
wrong.
She's this YouTuber, she just makes things. She does cosplay, she does vintage outfits, she does sewing, she makes little guys, so she makes, like, puppets and shit, like
Oh my god.
I find her so inspiring. Like, I obviously love vintage stuff and vintage fashion so much, so she does a lot of that stuff, but I just find her so inspiring because she just is really just, like, doing what she wants to do. She wants to, like, make creepy little dolls, and then that's her job. She's a full-time YouTuber. Like, I've been watching her for so long, and I'm just, like, so proud of her journey of, like, quitting her job and then, like, becoming a full-time YouTuber and, like, getting to do what she wants to do. Like, some of the videos she did this year, She did a practical magic laundry room makeover, so she made over her laundry room, practical magic vibes, like the practical magic house. Yeah, she made a life-size golem for a convention that she went to.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
like, she was I don't remember in Lord of the Rings, I guess Frodo or Sam when, like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Gollum is, like, on their back, she, like,
Yeah.
made that golem. It was the creepiest thing, but it was incredible!
Oh my god.
She has this series called But Make It Vintage where she takes, like, more modern things and, like, does, like, a vintage twist and, like, sews the outfit, so she did But Make It Vintage Pink Pony Club, so she did kind of like a
You sent me this,
I
right?
sent you this, yeah, she did, like, a vintage kinda, like, Western girl kind of thing, and it
Oh,
was,
it's
like, all
incredible.
pink. It was incredible.
The level of detail I remember in that, I
Yes,
was like, "She's crazy." Like, this is
crazy.
amazing.
And then she did another one where she, like, made a chair that looks like bread.
'Cause, like,
Like,
why not?
'cause, like, why not? And
If
it's
you
got
have the ability to do it, then you
yeah,
should do
then you
it.
should do it, and it's got this, like, cottagecore, cozy vibes, but she's also, like, really chaotic. It's just, like, a really, like, fun time.
Oh my god,
And
I need
her
to follow her.
dog's name is named Frodo, and it's a
Perfect.
really, really cute dog, and she just got a
Oh.
new dog, so I think they named it Pippin.
Oh my
Like, I
god.
like, she's
I'm
just the
seeing the Lord
cutest
of the Rings
girl.
obsession here. I see
Oh,
it.
she's a Lord of the Rings girl. So, yeah, I think she was my favorite. I just think she's neat.
I think that's a lovely eclectic group
Mhm.
of content creators, and I need
Yeah.
to follow all of them because I am
Yeah.
intrigued, to say the least. I just have one. It's really just been someone I have enjoyed and followed for a long time, and I find a lot of comfort in their content. Lucy Moon on YouTube. She's consistently been my favorite vlogger slash Instagram creator. She's a very relatable girl. She lives in London, so I get to kind of like, whimsically live vicariously through her and her life. I love her sense of style. It's very cool girl 90s neutral vibes, but she's also not afraid to get into more baggy shapes and things like that. And I'm very inspired by, clothes that are kind of just
Oh
more
my god, this
loose.
outfit?
That's what I mean.
Oh my
And like
god, incredible.
she's got incredible hips. Like I'm obsessed with her body type. And so she goes through a lot of a journey like trying to get the right pair of jeans. And so she takes us like through vlogs to like as she's like trying on jeans and things, to try to find things. The main thing I'm inspired by is when she takes us shopping with her. She's always like saying, I don't buy things online. I go and I try things on before I buy them. If I can, I
Yeah.
will go to the shop. Living in London, obviously that comes with, an opportunity to be able to access these cool stores that we don't
Mhm.
have here.
Yeah.
But I definitely am inspired by that
Yeah, I
because
love that.
I'm sick of things looking good on the website, and then
I
they
know.
come to me and I'm like, "This is crap. I look like a blob. Like, why
Another
does this keep
thing
happening?"
about, like, shopping in person is, like, well, you're seeing stuff and you're like, maybe you wouldn't have even looked at it online. But maybe you're
Literally.
seeing it in person, you're like, "I'll just try it on, whatever, I'm here." And then maybe it's
Yes,
something you're like, "Oh, wait, like, I actually really like this," and it's, like, a complete surprise.
exactly.
I love that her bio is, "I like clothes and writing songs." That's
Yep.
cute.
She's just a simple girl.
Yeah.
She does video essays as well, that are very interesting,
Mm.
mainly on, like, pop culture and things like that. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I just find her very insightful, and I love her accent. I find her very calming, and, it would be remiss of me not to, like, mention her as my favorite, even though she's kind of always been around for me in my
Right.
rotation
Your
of
rotation.
content creators.
I followed
Yeah,
her on
love Lucy
Instagram,
Moon.
but I'll check out her YouTube too, that sounds cool.
Yay. Oh,
I like that both of ours were like, "I just really like this girl and I'm inspired by her." That's nice.
I just realized that. That's so
Yeah.
lovely.
That's really
No, it's
nice. I
cool.
like that.
Think of it this way. These if you find the right, like I
Mhm.
hate even just calling them content creators 'cause I feel like it, like, minimizes their impact on people's lives.
Yeah.
But I feel like with both of our girls, the reason why that we really enjoy them is because it gives us, like, a real life muse, like, someone that
Yeah.
actually is sort of in a similar, range, like, they're not
Yeah.
celebrities, but
Exactly.
we admire them online, but they also live very normal lives, you know?
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
that's what I
100%.
wanna see on my feed rather than, like, I don't know, like, I'm sorry, I'm never gonna follow a Kardashian.
No. Well, That was a very sweet segment, and now we're gonna talk about our favorite hottie.
This is in the spur of the moment, this came to me in a dream,
Yes,
and I was like, "You know what would be an amazing category? Hottie of the year."
I agree. I love talking about hot people because 'cause they're hot.
And I like to look at them and talk about
Yeah,
them and
yeah.
send pictures of them to my friends.
Yeah, like, "Can you believe this person did this? Look how hot they are."
"Look at him in glasses. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Wait, he has his shirt off. Wait, she's so hot. Look at her hair."
Okay,
So,
who's
you're gonna go first? Who is your hottie of the year, Jessica?
I I had a hard time thinking about this one. I really there's been a lot. There's been a lot of hot people doing hot things this year.
Dude, like, for real?
But
Like,
when I really boiled it down, I had to pick this person because I feel like similarly, he's done a 180 for the world. Before I say his name, I thought he was the most pretentious, like, loser energy. I didn't think he was attractive at all before this
no.
year. So that's
Hated
why I'm
him.
picking I actually was like, "I could never like this man,"
Oh.
and then all of a sudden I was like, "Wait, do I
Wait, hold
like
on.
do do I like Austin Butler?"
Yes, she does. Dude, the way she was acting in the theater when we were seeing Caught Stealing, you guys. Feral.
I've never seen someone oozing with that level of charisma and
And sex,
hotness. Like,
honestly.
it was crazy. It
No,
was
it's insane.
crazy.
My
Like, I
review of
remember
it on
yes.
Letterboxd was, "I felt like a cat in heat watching him in this." Like,
I remember
how
mine
did
was
any
just
woman make out of that theater alive?
I just remember my review was just like, "Hot, hot. Oh my god, I can't what is going on? Oh my god, he's so hot." And also the press tour, like, all of his outfit like, an outfit for me really makes or breaks a hot guy. I'm very, cool outfit oriented, and
You
so
are.
his outfits were really cool. Like, they had the exact, like, 90s which, like, makes sense for the movie, so we'll see what happens with his next press tour if he continues to be cool. I could see it dropping off. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
This press tour, though, I was like, the vibes were just so good. I feel like he's really giving Brad Pitt energy,
Yes.
and I feel like he could be I mean, maybe not the level of Brad Pitt is Brad Pitt, but, like, I feel like he could fill that sort of spot in pop culture if we let him and if he continues to be hot and cool.
Well, I mean, God forbid the day that Brad Pitt
I
dies, like,
know.
we're not gonna be okay.
No.
Like, you're gonna need to check in with every single person. So, I think Austin would be proud to take that mantle.
I think he would do well. He's just the beautiful, blonde hair, blue-eyed, silly little guy.
Who is, like, ripped and has a body made of steel.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the
Yeah,
voice.
and the voice.
You can't not talk about the voice.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
So
I
many
just don't
times watching Caught Stealing,
yeah,
just like,
and
oh
and
my god.
another thing, and another thing. Yeah, it was a
Ugh.
lot. So that's why I had to pick him.
It's a fine ass man.
Yeah.
Also, did you watch Dune 2 this year with me earlier
I
in the year?
did.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
part of it as well, where you were just like, "Oh my
Mhm.
god, this guy is crazy. What's going on
He's
here?"
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Not hot in that movie, but
No, oh, no, no. And, like, not like, I couldn't see anyone being into that. If
no,
you
but,
are,
like, I
like,
was like, "Oh, the
seek psychiatric
acting."
help, I'm sorry.
Like, I don't know about that. But yeah, the acting, I was just like, "Oh, okay,
Yeah,
maybe Austin Butler does got something going on."
and he sure does.
And he sure does.
Okay, my female hottie of the year goes to Odessa Azion.
Mm.
It was originally going to be Rachel Sennett because of I Love LA and everything,
Mhm.
and obviously they're on the same show together. But with Marty Supreme coming out and all of her incredible press tour looks that I've been seeing, obviously it's like crazy to say this like at the end of the year. I've had many crushes throughout
Yes.
this year, but
Yes, so
I'm just
many.
gonna end it with like honestly the hottest woman I've ever seen.
Yeah, like,
Oh
incredible?
my god. Like, it's kind of crazy. Her outfits, her hair, her curls, her nose ring, her voice, her eyebrows, her freckles.
I don't know what it was for, but that outfit, for one of the, I don't know, red carpets or whatever, where she
Yeah,
was wearing that, like,
with the
black
suit.
dress.
Oh my god, yes.
No, the suit too, but the black dress, I was like, "Whoa, okay."
The black dress was incredible.
Oh, yeah, it was for the New York premiere of Marty Supreme,
Yes,
the black
yes.
dress.
No, she looked absolutely fabulous.
Wearing a dress she designed herself. I'm sorry.
Yes. Okay. So,
What?
she bought that dress, I think it was, like, a vintage dress or something, and then she had a vision of how she wanted it to look, so she got a corset sewed into it, and then she added the sleeves. She said it was harder than just finding a dress that was already made for her, but it was worth it, obviously. Yeah. Girlie had a vision, she knew how her boobs wanted to
Oh,
look. Yeah.
wow.
I
Okay.
know. I know.
Okay. I see her game. Okay.
Yeah. Uh,
I laugh
okay.
because I know what's coming.
I got this. I got this. Be normal. The male hottie of the year goes
Mhm.
to, drum roll please, Timothy Chalamet. How could I not? Like, obviously, there's, like,
Yeah.
I've had many there's been many boys. I was gonna even say Joe Keery. I love
Oh,
him
yeah.
so much. There's so many, but this boy has taken up so much of my brain for the entire year. My year started with, like, him finishing off all of a complete unknown press
Yeah.
stuff with the award
Yeah.
season. I got a tiny little break, and then it was basketball season, so then I was, like, seeing him
Right.
all the time in all of his
Yeah,
amazing
I
Knicks
forgot about
outfits.
that. Yeah.
So I was seeing that, I was consuming that, and then there was a break again, and then the way he has come back with the shaved head and everything that's happening, obviously, I'm not gonna go into the bald head again. If you
We
wanna
talked
hear
about that
more
last
about my thoughts,
time.
please listen to episode 1. But yeah, no, he's the hottest guy I've ever seen, and I'm just gonna say it, like, that's my guy.
That's your guy.
That's
And
my boy.
I think the power of him this year and the end of last year as well, for me, is I didn't think he was hot, and then I was like, "Wait,
Hold
wait,
wait a second.
so Julianne." I remember I was like, "So I need to tell you something.
So I
I
have
have
an uncomfortable topic to talk to you about.
I also think your man is hot. Wow."
And I was super cool about it.
You were super cool about it.
Yeah.
He's your man, but I am
Yeah,
like,
like
I appreciate the view. I'm, like, happy to
yes,
tag along to all the
absolutely.
movies. I'm happy to see all of the press and everything. It's
Mhm.
been thrilling, truly.
I mean, I think Johnny Knoxville is hot too, but
Yeah,
that's your man.
yeah, so,
So, I think that's what it is. That's the beautiful
yeah,
balance in our relationship is that you know who's whose.
it's a respect thing.
Yeah.
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 Oh my god, he's been, like, so hot this year because just, like,
Yeah.
the unabashed confidence and just everything, like,
Yes.
and it's earned. Like, I'm sorry, but, like, anyone who's gonna hate on it, I'm like, he has earned this status, and he's working for it, and he's also having fun with it, and I think that's really sexy, so, yeah, that's my hottie of the year and
Mhm.
forever. We'll see if he takes the crown next year. He's really just gonna have to keep earning it for me, in my opinion.
I guess so. I guess we'll see what happens with the whole Dune press tour.
Yeah, there could be some bad
So,
looks.
there could
Maybe I
be.
won't like him with his long hair anymore. What's
Maybe.
gonna happen?
Who knows?
Mhm.
Maybe he's gonna, like, grow his hair out and it's gonna look weird for a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah,
The
maybe he
awkward
fucked it
phase.
up. Yeah.
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 So,
Guess we'll see.
stay tuned. Stick around, you'll find out.
Stick around, you will find out all of her thoughts. So now we're gonna do, like, our favorite experience of the year. This is just, like, a fun little more personal thing, I guess, just
Yeah.
for us to talk about, like, a really fun thing that we did this year that we liked.
Yeah.
And ours is the same thing, so we can just talk about it, I guess.
Yeah. We went to Chicago this year, which
Yeah.
we briefly touched on earlier. We went in April, end of
Yep,
April, early
yep.
May sort of
Mhm.
thing, which was turned out to be, like, the perfect time of year to go. The
Yes.
weather could not have been more amazing.
Incredible.
It was windy, for sure.
Windy City.
Windy City. Uh, yeah, it earned the rep. Um, yeah, oh my god, Chicago was amazing. It was the so far in my 29 years on this earth, the best trip I've ever been on.
I know, like, it was so incredible. We went to go see Charlie XCX. Like we said before, we were trying to, like, find a city we wanted to go to, and New York seemed, like, too overwhelming, I guess.
We wanna do it eventually, but, like,
Yeah,
to tie
a
New York
concert.
in with a concert, good luck.
Good luck. Yeah, so then we picked Chicago because I think we're like, "Well, it's a city we've heard of. It seems cool. Fall Out Boy's from there," was my thought
Mhm. Yeah.
when we were going. And yeah, it was such a nice city, you guys. Like,
Mhm.
I can't b like, the Italian beef the only note I have is Italian beef sandwiches. 'Cause this is the best sandwich I've ever had. I
Ever.
I feel like the number 1 sandwich girl. I love sandwiches so much. They are my
I think
favorite
even more
food.
than me.
And the Italian beef sandwich, like, the most incredible thing I've ever had.
Describe.
Soggy, dripping with beef juice, I guess.
Sure.
Roast beef, I think. I don't
Yeah.
even know. And then
It's
what
a
is like
yeah.
pickled things
Pickled
on this
things, baby.
just a white little roll, wet.
Gardenia mix.
That's it. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
We had multiple from
Oh,
different
yeah.
places. Oh, yeah, we went to the one that the bear
In
is
the
based off
Bear.
of, and it was
Yeah.
an amazing experience.
We had, like, an experience where we were, like, in the show. Like, it
Yeah,
was
it
like
was
we were being
crazy.
served by, like, the people in the show, but, like, we weren't, but, like,
Yeah,
it felt like it.
it felt
It was
like we
crazy.
were. It
They
was
loved
so
us.
good. They
We
loved
tipped
us.
so well.
We bought a T-shirt.
Bought merch.
Yeah,
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
girl.
Mhm.
But yeah, it was just such a nice trip. I just think the city is cool. I mean, there were so many things to do
Yeah.
that, like, we need to go back.
Yeah. No, we didn't even do it all. We basically just we stayed downtown. We
Mhm.
did, like, more, obviously, downtown things. We saw the river. We went
Yeah.
to, the park. We saw the Bean. Uh,
Lots of just, like,
what
walking around. The architecture there is so
Yeah.
beautiful. Like, I as someone born and raised in Canada, both of us are, it's like, we don't see that kind of stuff in Canada. Like, we don't
They don't
see
have that here.
they don't have these, like, old, beautiful buildings, like Art Deco buildings, like, things from the '20s. We don't have that here. So seeing it was just, like,
Like
incredible.
and, like, kept up, like,
Yes.
people are actually the upkeep, like, they're actually,
Upkeep.
like they're still oh my god, like, when we went to the library, like, we
Oh,
just stumbled
yeah.
into the old library, which is now basically just, like, a cultural center and art
Yeah, that was
gallery, and
incredible.
we were just walking around looking at the amazing structure of the building
Yeah.
and the mosaics, the windows, and, like, it was just it was amazing.
Yeah.
They don't have that here.
They don't have that here.
So, it felt like we were, like, really, like, in a foreign country, like,
Yeah.
looking at, like, I don't know, like, old churches, but it
That's
was
what
a
it felt
library.
like. Yeah.
So,
It was so good.
yeah, Chicago was amazing. I can't wait to go back.
Mhm. Mhm.
Transit was great. It was super easy to
Yes.
use. I think that's a
Yes.
huge thing for us. So,
Yeah.
being able to get around and get to places fast and conveniently, efficiently is, like, a huge thing for me.
Yeah, the train
Um
system was great.
It was fantastic.
Mhm.
We took transit from the arena back to the hotel, like, back
Mhm.
and forth or whatever, and it was a journey. It was a long journey, but we
Yeah.
got there both sides in one piece, and that's what
Yeah.
mattered, you know what I mean?
It felt safe.
I felt safe, yeah.
Mhm.
Sorry if that's propaganda for some people, but I felt
I
safe
know.
in Chicago.
I really did.
Yeah, and people were
Yeah.
really friendly, and yeah, I felt like a sense of like, oh, like immediately, like when I was there, I was like, I can't wait to come back.
I
And like,
know.
that's a really beautiful feeling because then it feels like you kind of leave a part of yourself there, you know?
It really felt like I left my heart in Chicago.
Left my heart in
Honey.
Chicago. Okay, so this is our final category of our favorite things of the year, our experiences, and all that kind of stuff. This is kind of like what takes the cake. This is basically like best picture. Think of it that
Yeah.
way. This is our most intense hyperfixation of the year. Just to preface this, we are girls that cycle through maybe a hyperfixation um every 2 to 3 weeks.
I would say
2
so,
weeks?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
my most intense hyperfixation of the year. It goes to Maddie Healy of the 1975.
I'm quietly clapping.
Thank you.
I cannot wait to
Um
hear this.
And I haven't, like, pre-written anything. This is fully just, like, I'm just rolling. I'm just going with what my heart
Yeah.
says. I love this man. I love this
Yeah.
and it's been a renaissance of sorts for me with the 1975. January, February, I, like, got into them, like,
Yeah.
really intensely, and reappreciated their music because I loved them when I was a teenager and I was listening to them. Matty Healy, he is a misunderstood um, great artist, and anyone who thinks
Yeah.
differently, I don't know. I don't have time.
I don't have time to explain
No.
to, like,
Like, you
people
either
who
like
are
him or you
uninterested.
don't. Yeah. I love him.
I know. I feel like I, as someone who doesn't like the 1975 or I don't wanna say I dislike him. I don't have, like, any stake in the game. I don't have any opinion on this man. He seems great.
Yeah.
I think there's been a big, hate campaign against him for reasons, and
Mhm.
I just think that it's people who are just seeing things on face value and not understanding the person that's saying them, and I
Mhm.
think like, everything that I've seen as, like, a third party, as a person who doesn't
Observer.
I'm an observer of the
Neutral
internet.
observer. Yeah.
I'm like, I don't see how anyone could, like, hate this man as much as people do. I just don't really get it. He seems lovely,
He
and he's
seems
hot.
lovely. He's hot. Sorry.
So, I don't know.
Sorry. Um, yeah, I think he's incredible. I think he's a really deep, introspective human
Yeah.
being.
Mhm.
I think he's one of the best songwriters of our time. And I think he's incredibly underappreciated for that. Uh, the reason why it's the most intense hyperfixation for me, I would say, is just that it reinvigorated my spirit for just like
Mhm.
really loving a band's music and
Yeah.
wanting to really dive deep into lyrics and like read and interpret things like that. And it was intense because I feel like I was ignoring him for so long and
Yeah.
rejecting him for so
Yeah.
long. And then I just immediately like allowed myself to be like, actually, I love Maddie Healy. Okay?
Yeah.
And I wanna
Okay.
put it on a T-shirt, and I wanna tell everybody that I love
Mhm.
this man and his
Mhm.
beautiful mop of hair and his
Yeah.
beautiful hot fiancée, Gabriette, and I want the best for that man.
I mean,
Okay?
their relationship must be a big bonus for you because, like, oh my god, incredible.
Yes. Oh my god, my favorite thing okay, out of all of the things that I consumed of Matty Healy this year,
Mhm.
one of my favorite things was when Gabriette took him to a James Taylor
Oh,
concert,
yeah.
and she filmed all of the reactions of him seeing his favorite artist, his idol, his everything on stage, and she's just
Mhm.
filming him just having the best time, he's crying. He's
Yeah.
experiencing what people experience when they go to his shows.
Exactly.
And I just, like, immediately teared up. I have the biggest regret of not going to see them in 2023. I should have
Mhm.
gone, wanted to. I didn't wanna go alone. I wasn't in the right mental space yet. And, of course, then they go on hiatus, and then I'm like, "Are they ever gonna get back together?" They for sure are. Like, they
Yeah.
just needed
It'll
a break.
happen. It'll
It will
happen.
happen. So I'm just kind of holding out hope that I'll be able to have that experience, eventually. But, yeah, Maddie Healy, you are my most intense hyperfixation of 2025. I love you.
Oh, so great.
What is yours?
Oh god. I don't even know. I don't even know how to talk about this one succinctly and shortly. Okay, so the answer is Jackass. And if you know me, you'll be like, well, yeah, duh. But it's kind of like at the end of last year, we were going through some stuff.
Mhm.
And I don't even know, I guess just depressed, truly. And I was feeling very lost, very unsure of my interests, unsure of a bunch of things, unsure of who I was as a person, and I was just like, "You know what I need right now? I need to watch Jackass." So then I did, and then the hyperfixation was so intense all year. Like, it
Oh,
was
yeah,
the
it never
thing.
stopped.
It never stopped.
It just got stronger.
It didn't waver. It would, like, I can't even I think I watched Jackass 2 like 5 times this year, like,
Yeah,
as and I don't rewatch
once
movies.
with me.
Yeah!
Mhm.
So, like, I don't know. It's, like, the thing that I love the most in the world, like, pop culturally, and so, like, coming back to that has been so fun because it's another one, like with MCR, where I was just kind of like not that I was ever done with it, like, obviously, I follow all of them on Instagram, and I still kept up with all of their stuff, like, Jackass Forever came out in 2022, and I was obsessed with it then, like, it's something I always went back to, but it was something that, like, I wasn't, like, intensely loving as much as, like, when I was, like, first into it when I was, like, 12, you know?
Yeah.
So then, like, coming back to it, I was just like, "This is home. This is, like, who I am as a person. Like, this is informed so much of who I am as a person, and it means so much to me. And it was something that, like, this year was so shitty. So it
Yep.
was, like, something that I really needed just to, like, even though,
It's like a
like
warm blanket to you.
exactly. Like, it
Yeah.
just I don't know, it's my favorite thing.
Yeah.
And it just, like, I just wanted to watch it, and I
Yeah.
God, I did.
And you went into the back catalog, you did, like, the
Ooh,
deep dives,
I
like,
was
you've now
doing
consumed it all.
like, specifically on Letterboxd, I consumed every single thing that is, like, a Jackass thing, so it was, like, "Where Are They Now?" episodes. It was, like, I watched the MTV Cribs episodes. I watched the movies, obviously, the Point Vibes, the TV show. I watched the making of the movies. I made the making of the game. I watched the 24-hour takeover that they did for MTV. Like, I watched 24 hours of Jackass.
Truly incredible.
Like,
You
a
should be so
feat.
proud.
A feat, truly. Like, Jackass, the Instagram account reposted my story when I said I had watched all the Jackass stuff on Letterboxd.
Mhm.
Like, I just man, it's been a year.
Mhm. It's been beautiful to watch, and I
Yeah.
just am so happy for you. I feel like, yes, even though you had a really tough year, and
Mhm.
absolutely, like, we need to acknowledge that,
Yeah.
but Jackass was there to always fall back on for you, and I
Yeah.
thought that was really special that you always had
Yeah.
that. I don't know, it was really lovely to see you, like, reconnect with something that brought you joy when you were a child, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
And then but then reframe it with, like, an adult mindset where you're like, "No, I really like this thing, and actually it's, like, made me, like, who I am,"
As a
and,
good
like
person.
framed, like, all of my interests and, like, been, like,
Yeah.
sort of the nucleus to, or no, the mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell.
The mitochondria, yeah.
It's been the
But
mitochondria of your interests this year, I feel like.
yeah, and I just, like it's crazy, like, looking back on my life and, like, reflecting on things and being like, "Oh, I like this thing because it's, like, connected to Jackass." It's, like, so
Exactly.
many things
No, like,
are
endless.
connected to this franchise, and it just, like, it means the absolute, like, world like, obviously, amongst all of that, the hyperfixation on John Knoxville, I mean, is always intense
Yeah.
because he is my man,
Mhm.
but I watched so many shitty ass movies because of him this year as
You
well.
really did.
So many bad movies, but I was like, "I don't care, John Knoxville's
'Cause you
in
get to see
it."
him.
Yeah. So, yeah,
That takes the cake.
it really takes the cake.
Mhm. So, congratulations to Jackass and Maddie
Yeah,
Healy. You were our most intense hyperfixations this year.
to our boys.
To our boys. Okay. So, if you have listened to all of our craziness, wow,
Yeah.
I appreciate you. But we have one final thing to go
Mhm.
into before we end. Thought
Yeah,
we would go through our ins and our outs for 2026. So, in being things that you want to focus on, things that you want to manifest, things that are, positive outlooks. Basically, these are the positive things that you want for
yeah,
2026. Your outs are things you wanna get rid of. Pretty straightforward. I don't
yeah,
want this in my life anymore. I don't wanna think like this anymore. I don't wanna do
yeah,
this anymore. Those sorts of vibes. So,
yeah,
um, I can start.
yeah,
My ins, and they're kind of sort of like, 2 sides of the same coin sort of thing.
yeah,
My in for 2026, just to get, like, personal for a sec, I
mhm,
really wanna prioritize my mental and my physical health next year
mhm,
because I feel like this year I just I
mhm,
prioritized having experiences and doing all these things that did bring me joy in the end, but then it took a toll on
yeah.
my body. Like, the exhaustion
Oh, yeah,
I feel it in my body. Everything that I did this year, yes, it was fun. Yes, it was memorable and, important, and I'm glad I don't regret any of it. I just wish that I prioritized sleep. I wish I prioritized drinking more water, taking my vitamins, being more active, like, things that are
mhm.
just I think I'm getting a little too old to not have as, like, the front of my mind.
That's a
So,
great one. Yeah,
yeah,
I agree 100%.
yes. And in terms of, like, prioritizing, like, my mental health and things like that, I just need to be more I need to check in with myself more.
Right.
I'll just be, like, motoring past so many of my feelings until all of a sudden I'm, like, so stressed out and, like, shaking, and then I'm like, "Oh,
Oh,
I'm unwell."
yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, I wanna journal more. I wanna, like,
Yeah.
meditate more. Like, I freaking had a Headspace subscription, and I barely meditated more than maybe, like, 20 times this year. So, enough of that.
I think that's also great because we were
Mm.
really going at 100
Yeah,
all year.
yeah.
Like, it was nonstop.
Full speed F1, baby.
Every single week, I was Monday morning would come and I'm like, "I'm exhausted, but here we go. Gotta do the work week now."
Yeah.
Every single week I was exhausted. Like,
'Cause,
I
we did so many fun things and,
did
like,
so much great stuff.
amazing, but, like, yeah, at some point you burn out,
Some point, you really
and
do,
here we
and that's
are.
happening at the end of the year. I'm burnt out.
I'm burnt out. Yeah. Candlestick is burnt at both
Yeah.
ends.
Yeah.
She's on fire.
Mhm.
Mhm. So
Okay, so
what's your
my
in?
my in is, like an out and an in. So an in is I wanna, like, intentionally consume things. So
Yes.
the out is, like, brain rot, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just, like, really want to focus, and I've kind of been doing it lately, and I just enjoy that I've been doing it lately, like, focusing on not just, "I'm bored, so I'm just gonna watch something I don't really care about," or, "I'm just gonna put something on YouTube just so, like, my brain's not thinking." Like, I want to be okay with not having something on if I don't want to do
Yeah.
it.
That's hard for me.
It's really hard. It's really, really hard.
I
But I
need to be
want to, like
stimulated at all
I
times.
know, it's so hard. I wanna get better at it, and I wanna get better at, like, yeah, intentionally consuming the thing so, like, I make sure I get to there's a never-ending list of movies and books and music and things to watch, and it's just, like, overwhelming sometimes to think about, so I wanna, like,
Mhm.
intentionally make sure I'm, like, putting things on that, like, fulfill me or, like, I get inspired by or, like, checks off, like, a big bucket list item, like, I really wanna focus on that kinda stuff.
Yes, I love
And then,
this.
like, within that, I put an in as, like, watching more classical cinema because, like,
Yes.
I most of the time when I watch an old movie from, like, the 1960s and before, I most of the time love it. So
Mhm.
I'm like, "Why am I not doing it more?" Like, especially
Mhm.
since they're always, like, such short movies, I'm like, "Why am I not" I just watched one the other day. I watched His Girl Friday, and I gave it 5 stars, and I loved it. Like,
Like,
I'm like
keep that vibe going.
I love movies so much, and then when I'm watching, like, classic movies that have, like, inspired the movies that I love now, it's
Yes.
just, like,
Yeah.
so rewarding.
Mhm.
So I really wanna, like, focus on, like, I don't know, maybe I'll make a list or something and, like, get some of the big ones
Good
down.
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love this for you. I think
Mhm.
that's great. So, thank you for listening to episode 2 of Talk Too Much. Please like, share, subscribe, like all those things. We would love to know what your most intense hyperfixation was this year.
Yeah, I love knowing what people are into.
Tell us what we're missing. Anything else to say before we sign off?
No, I think that's it.
Okay.
That's all
Well,
I got in me.
that's all I got in me.
I gotta
Okay.
go sleep now.
I know. Me too. Good night.
Good night.